Draw for the MTU tournament 2025. It's really, really great to be here again for our seventh annual tournament in aid of Madinatul Uloom. It just feels like it was the other day when we were celebrating raising £30,000, well, in excess of £30,000 for our beloved Madinatul Uloom. I think last year's project was for a minibus. Alhamdulillah, we managed to acquire that minibus, and I think, is it in use already then?
Yeah.
And it's already in use. We were just having a discussion just before we started this the draw about how much we potentially may have raised already over the last 7 tournaments, and we think we've raised about £80,000, which is a phenomenal amount. And I'm sure many of us, we attend tournaments throughout the year, and I haven't come across a single tournament that's raised as much as our tournament. The fact that we raised £30,000 last year was absolutely phenomenal. So just before we kind of start the draw, I just wanted to touch on a few matters. There's been a few changes to the tournament, a few changes to the format. We'll go through all of our very kind sponsors. We've had quite a few new teams this year. We've got 20 teams again, which is a really great effort, and everybody registered and signed up really quickly this year, and promptly thank you so much for that. Before we get down to those matters, I'm just going to pass you over to Mulana Harun, who's going to just say a few words about our late beloved brother Shazad Zafar.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah, Shasha, for the introduction and giving all the information about the tournament. Alhamdulillah, this tournament happens because we have all this Madinatul family, the youngsters and the elders that have come together once a year. We all look forward to it, and we play the game that we all love, and we play with so much passion. It's amazing, and with that passion, we also raise charity, and which supports MTU and all the students that are currently there. Alhamdulillah, it's an amazing thing, and that's what we want. We want this to continue. Our health is important, and why I'm saying this, look, and it's so sad. We've lost a handful of people throughout the years, very close friends to some of us. Ustads we've lost in the last few years, like Sab Khalid Sab, like Madinatul Firdaus. And just this year we've lost Brother Shazad Zafar, who was perfectly fine. We went to Africa just in November, come back, he was in Morocco with Moran Osman, his best buddy, who he couldn't live without. And, he was there with him throughout the whole journey, wallahi. And suddenly come back and he passes away, he has a cardiac arrest. And that's how short life is. Then we had another brother from Stoke-on-Trent, who studied with us many years ago. He passed away suddenly young. The brother Shazad Zafar, wallahi, I've known him for years. Other people have been more close to him, and I know one thing: he was very charitable, and that's what we learned from this whole tournament. Is when we raise this money, it goes towards charity. It's for our akhirah. He's in Jannah right now. He's inshallah with, we're doing all this in the day, but he's with Allah and all the angels, and he's enjoying those moments. And I can assure you that his charity work that he has done is one of his main sources that he will be going to Jannah. So that tells us all that we should continue doing charity, whichever way, however way. So all the links that we sent out and what you're going to raise throughout this period before the tournament, it's only going to support us in the akhirah. So continue raising the money, which will also help Madinatul. So on this note, we'll carry on with the...
And also thank you so much to all of the friends of Brother Shazad Zafar who have agreed to sponsor one of the trophies in his memory. I think it's such a beautiful gesture. One of the Cable messaged me, I just thought, wow, this is amazing. It's such a really kind thing. Okay, so we're just going to touch upon a few changes which we made to the format after, we've had just calls for change, basically, just updated, just to freshen up the tournament slightly. It's the 7th year we've done it. It's always good to make a few changes, otherwise it goes kind of stale. So this year, what we've agreed upon is we're going to have a kind of seeding system. So the 4 teams who have won the Champions Cup, now known as the Carabao Cup, previously are going to be seeded. So they are N2 All-Stars, H Block, DL8, and Roman's Dark Horses. And then in terms of the actual format, whereas in previous years we've had 3 cups. We've had the Community Cup, we've had the Champions Cup, and we had the Community Conference Cup. And the top 2 teams in each group have gone through to the Champions Cup, the 3rd, 4th place through the Community Cup, and then the bottom team will go through to the Community Conference Cup, and I think you've won that once, haven't you?
Yeah.
Rubet, you and Molana Rahman, a fantastic achievement. Brilliant.
winning anything in this tournament,
It's so hard,
it means a lot to a lot of us,
Yeah.
especially for us guys. We can't even, we're not even, we can't call ourselves footballers, yeah. But it's that whole cup that we won. It was believed in ourselves that we could do it. So it's not always about being good and excellent players. It's about believing.
I don't know if you guys tried, you could have won the Champions Cup as well.
Yeah,
it was all like
I think that's a
tactical.
bit pushy.
Let's not push it.
That-
I just want to thank Fahad.
Yeah.
Right.
He tried so hard. They beat us too,
Yeah.
but we took them alone.
So
You beat them in the final, right?
yeah. Yeah.
But we didn't beat them nothing.
So, and the amazing thing about it is that everybody comes to win, but and I get the point why we taken that tour. Have you told them that we've taken that cup out?
So we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So now we're going on to the new format. So we've decided not to have the community conference cup this year. What we're going to do is we're going to have the tournament's going to be played like it's one tournament from the beginning. So we're going to have 5 teams over 4 groups, and then they will all play each other. And then the bottom team in each group will be knocked out. And then the top 4 teams in each group, they will go through the last 16. In the usual way, the top team will play the 4th place, 3rd place against the 2nd place, vice versa. And then what we'll do is we'll go through the quarters, and then we'll go to the semis. And when we get to the semis, we're going to start playing it like this. Whoever wins the semi-finals, they will go to the Champions Cup, the Madinatul Cup final. And the losers of the semi-finals, they will go to the Community Cup final. So hopefully this will alleviate any concerns that we've got in respect of match fixing. I know we've had only a few instances, not many, just a few.
I wouldn't say match fit. What I would say is more like
Entertainment. It's just entertainment.
But what we want in the whole tournament is that we want entertainment, but we want all the games to be played with
Good spirit.
Good spirit.
In good
We
spirit.
don't want people to start coming on the pitch and start losing 6-0 because they want to go into this cup. And that's what happened a few times last year. And it kills the spirit of the game because people are not playing football. They're just messing around.
There's some good own goals though. I saw a few good
Yeah, I
ones.
know, and that's what I mean, own goals. And that's
Some absolute crackers,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
I won't miss it around.
Is that how you win the cup?
Yeah, so that's why I think it's an idea that we want to execute, see how it works out, inshallah. And we're always open to listening to people. And inshallah, after this tournament, we'll take feedback and one of the learn, inshallah, we'll sit back and reflect on how we improve the tournament. It's about making things better. But I think this is an amazing, a brilliant way so that because everybody wants to go out there and win. And they will put the 100% in now. So either way, whichever way they will go for, whichever 2 cups they want to go for.
Well, yeah, they've got no choice. They have to try their best until the semi-final.
Yeah.
And then, ultimately, if you win the semi-final, you're going to the Madinatul Cup final, the top.
And if you go to the semi-finals, you deserve to be in one of the finals anyway, because it's not easy to go to the final with some of these teams are amazing,
There's too many
amazing,
teams, yeah.
massive challenge. We've got some teams that are unbelievable.
And we've got lots of young teams coming through now. Younger, energetic teams who are going to, I think, change the dynamic of the
I'm
tournament
not
this year.
liking the fact that some of the young teams have been broken out, and
Who's that?
we'll talk about that later. But I wish they stood together, because some of these young teams, if they stay together for a few years,
Yeah.
guaranteed they'll win something.
I think your team could have won it. They've broken up, haven't they?
And they broke, and we'll discuss that at some point. But I wish they can stay together, because we want people to stay for 4 or 5 years together and enjoy a journey.
So should we quickly just run through the teams then? So we've got a few new teams. You've got Storeroom Bandits, who are ready to take on the Mutala Bandits. We've got the Gravel Pitch Ballers. We've got H Block, one of the previous champions of the Madinatul Cup. We've got FC Pengas, Kitchenetters, MTU FC, Alps FC, previously won the Community Cup. We've got the Mutala Bandits, who are fundraising champions from last year. Raised a staggering amount of money. I think it was like £8,000–9,000. We've got Rising Ballers, we've got Top Block Ballers that they won the Community Cup last year. We've got DL8, the current champions. And what was that?
No, I haven't said anything yet.
And we've got Pass and Pray, a new team. Lots of under 16s apparently allowed to play. They need to get parental consent, make sure they get parental consent. Then we've got the Gravel Pitch Gundas, who are rivaling.
We have a representative in the studio with us.
Oh, you changed the logo. Yeah, we've got the captain of Gravel Pitch Gundas here today. We've got Faisal, we've got Sarwar. Who's the captain?
Yeah.
So we've got the captain, then we've got the vice captain here as well.
The
The
one that is-
MMA champion here, and then we've got they're one of the I personally got one of the 2 favourites to win the tournament. Fantastic team.
I think everybody's a favourite on the day.
And then
everybody
we
is.
have got M2 Legends, yeah, all the fantastic historical legendary
I
players.
think they've got a chance.
Yeah, they always have a chance. All the legends.
Sorry.
Then we got Roman's Dark Horses, previous champions of Carry Out Cup, Jolly Boys, Saracens.
Yeah.
We've got MT All Stars, two-time champions. We've got Tajweed Block FC. They won the Community Cup previously. They were the first winners of the Community Cup, and we've got the longest established team of the MTU tournament, the Great Sunlu United, captained by Mulana Fahad. Okay. So then,
Should we start the
should we just thank the sponsors?
Yeah.
Sorry, so if we just quickly thank all the sponsors from this year. The sponsorship went really quick. So just a quick thank you to. So we've got the amazing family of Mulana Shakir, who always sponsor the Champions Cup. So that's in loving memory of Haji Muhammad Raismiya. We've got Bright Start Childcare. We've got Chai Garden. We've got Mobile Kings Coventry. Is that your mobile?
No.
Have you guys sponsored it? No.
Somewhere we've been there.
Okay, then we've got Badshah Palace, always there. We've got in loving memory of our dear brother Shahzad Zafar, his kind friends have sponsored the play of the final Community Cup. And then I sponsored a trophy in memory of my father. And then we've got Mr. T's and Sheikh B. They're in Liverpool Road. Yeah. And we've got the family of Shamsul Zaman and Hafiz Shaheen Ahmed. So their mother has recently passed away just a couple of weeks ago. And they've sponsored as well, so Zeng Indian Cuisine. We've got Sovereign Coaches, one of our regular sponsors. We've got ARC, another regular sponsor. And then we've got a few general sponsorships as well. We've got Chicaro's, F-Drive, Superphone Deals, London Prestige and Baskin Robbins. Thank you so much for watching.
Jazakallah khair for all the sponsors for supporting the MTU tournament.
How come FIFA representing isn't sponsoring?
So moving on, let's go on to start the draw. Osman, maybe if you.
Okay, so if we could start the draw now then.
Yeah.
So if we should do the seeded teams first,
Yeah.
and we're going to call our esteemed
Our esteemed Hazrat
Sheikh Mulana Usman Memi.
Yeah. Can you put the snacks in?
Please take a seat, and then I'll serve you some snacks.
Yeah.
Okay, so what can I serve you, sir? Would you like some minstrels?
Minstrel.
I hope everybody that's watching in the group.
One second.
The Hazrat's been fed. Yeah. Hazrat's been fed.
Yeah. Are you watching the YouTube one?
Yeah.
So I thought those were the trophies.
No, they're not the trophies. These are.
Where's it from?
Yeah, this is turned off.
Yeah, the YouTube one is still live, isn't it? It's here.
Is that the YouTube
Yeah,
one?
That's
Okay.
live. Yeah. So I'm sure is it
Yeah,
live?
so if you could just make a start now, just
Yeah.
with, you know.
So inshallah, what we'll do, we've got the four seeded teams in here, which I'll show that there's four in here. These teams are going to be placed in a group. So obviously, Mulana Osman Memi will pick them out, and then from there they'll go either into on the first of the groups, and then from there we'll continue. Okay. So I'm going to put it in there. Mulana Osman, four of those there. Okay. If you just put your hand in there, and then just open it up.
So this is for Group A.
Yeah, Group A. Yeah. Now show everybody.
Group A. Roman's Dark Horses.
Can you show it clearly? Can everybody see it clearly?
Roman's Dark Horses.
Okay, so that's going to be Group A.
Which camera is it?
This one is
the
this one.
Oh, is it that one?
This one.
It's the icon.
Yeah. That's the the next one.
Yeah. So
Shuffle
Roman's
it,
Dark
shuffle
Horses.
it.
Oh, shuffle it.
Yeah,
Did you shuffle it?
Yeah.
So Roman's Dark Horses in Group A.
Can I have a little peek more?
No. Just shuffle it. Okay.
Oh, this one came like this. MTU All Stars.
MTU All Stars in Group B.
MTU All Stars.
Two-time champions.
Okay. So we've got.
Very strong team. One of the favourites again for this year.
So this is for Group
Group C.
Group C. Yeah.
H Block FC.
H Block FC.
H
One of
Block
the favourites.
FC.
Okay. So that finishes Group C, and then the last one is Group D. Yeah. Just show it to everybody so they know that it's not been filled.
For Group D.
DL8 FC.
DLA FC.
DL8
Yeah.
FC.
iPhone chip. That's on the iPhone.
It's sure that it's going up actually.
DN8 FC.
Group D.
So that now these four teams which were seeded are now in four separate groups. Yeah, 4 separate groups. Now what we're going to do, can I put them in myself in the camera so they can see that we're putting every single one in there. So what I'm going to do now, we should have 16 teams. So I'm going to put 16 of these in there, which are then going to be picked out and going to be put in different groups.
So 1 second, I'm just going to put this on here. So it's closer, so this one, when I want me to have to come.
Thank you very much for our IT. You in the background, I'm on Abdullah.
Next year we might have to outsource it to India or something.
This is from India.
Are they going to send you there? Is this connected to your laptop? This one?
So I've put,
No.
are we still
Sorry?
online, yeah?
Oh yeah, so they're seated basically. So
put these in.
so they're seated. So yeah.
So we put the 16 on there. Are we still online, yeah?
Yeah, yes, the live.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now, so we're going to pick out from here, and they're going to be placed in groups. So Shaf will go through it. So
Yeah.
each one he'll go through it, which groups go. I'm going to call our guests that are here to take over, and they'll pick some of the draws out. Okay? Can I have the two captain and the superstar of Gunda come in?
So can I show some kicks?
Just sit close and lean back here.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
So we're going to shake it. Okay. So someone, what you do is you pick one out.
Let's take in turns.
Yeah, take it turns. Yeah.
So the first, this is to go into Group A.
Just make sure it's one that comes out. Yeah?
Rahman, this one's off.
Show it to me.
Kitchen letters.
Kitchenetters.
KN, yeah?
Kitchenetters. KN goes into Group A.
The Group B. We have MTU Legends.
MTU Legends in Group B.
Is that thing?
Your free meeting will
Is
in
that
10
one
minutes.
of the
Follow.
listing?
Free meeting.
MGFC.
Just tell him.
MTUFC go into Group C.
By the way, somebody
One
called
second.
Phil McCracken goes on here. Who the hell is that?
There's one like what
Haters. Okay, so this is Zoom, yeah?
MTUFC. Yeah.
In the Group D, we have the infamous FC Alps.
FC Alps.
Let's not forget the Europa League win.
That's a good.
Oh my gosh.
After he's been abusing me for 7 years.
So it's DL8.
Yeah.
Bring anybody on, man.
So can we get another one for Group A? Back to Group A.
This is the third team in Group A. Yeah.
We had them last year, innit?
Yeah.
Mutala Bandits.
Mutala Bandits. Captained by Jax. Fundraising champions from last year. Their new logo, new and improved logo.
It's going to be before I
This is for Group B.
Over which one does I think? Oh no.
Rising Ball.
Rising Ballers.
Rising Ballers.
That's Zoom, yeah.
They apparently some of their players have grown now, so because they've been rising for a few years. So hopefully we'll see some ballers, at least one or two. Inshallah.
Apparently they signed a new baller as well from Tastyland.
Oh, so they say that all the time. Not yet to see a baller from their team, but inshallah maybe this tournament.
Is this Group C now?
Next Group C, please, someone.
Chef, I might just play it. Let me see. Just some score.
Top block ballers.
Top block ballers, last year's Community Cup champions.
They're going to be on the chart.
You from next and the swap. And the Group D, please.
Just finish the round off and then we'll swap through there.
So that means I need, ideally I need Gravel Bundes to come out of this one because they've got a long rivalry with FC Alps.
Sugar, I thought we are the only ones.
Gravel Bundes.
That's not fixed. That is not fixed. I witnessed that. That's not fixed. That is not fixed.
So,
I've seen that. Okay.
So
We got-
can
we got
have,
one more
a
officer.
swap now. Thank you so much, man.
We have one of the representatives of Jolly Boys. Now come on close. Yeah. Jolly Boys and Chef Usman. Come on.
There's a company jubba. Is there a company jubba? You've got company jubba. There is just
Emergency, yeah.
So we're moving to Group A now.
Group A, yeah.
I have more.
The fourth team of Group A. Chef Usman.
Storeroom bandits, yeah, which one? This one.
Storing bandits into Group A.
That's where all the orange biscuits were in it.
The tasty ones.
Have you been?
Orange cream. Group B.
FC Pengas.
FC Pengas. Very strong team. Captained by Asim. Hafiz Asim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very strong
Have
team.
the Jolly Boys come out?
The best for last.
No, but I had them change the name.
No, what?
Something else in it. There was
Nah,
a big explanation, some dictionary explanation.
Nah, those are Abbas's poems. Mullah Abbas's poems.
Salu United.
Oh, Group C.
Oh no, I wanted them.
Let's just say our team's already out.
Nah, come on. You still got about 5 cups to win.
Go and get your dictionary team out.
Saracens.
Saracens into Group D.
Who's seen that? Ah, no.
Saracens.
I'm sure, yeah. Sorry, who's
Saracens.
Saracens into Group D. Different does different league.
Let's see if it's Jolly Boys.
Okay, so back to Group A now.
Jolly Boys.
No.
Jolly Boys.
Or whatever you want to call them. No, we don't want them. We've had them too many times.
That's alright.
Can you pick the next one?
Go on, Jolly Boy.
Oh, shit. Gravel pitch bowlers.
Ooh,
Is that one gravel pitch?
that's a new team. New entrant for this year.
Okay, next step.
Did you say the community cup was gone?
No, it's still there. Community conferences.
Why is that what you're...
We might be hoping for that now. Pass and pray.
Pass and pray.
Pass and pray, yeah, sorry.
It's a new team. It's a new team.
Yeah, this kid.
Youngsters.
The Dewey Block FC.
Tajweed block.
If you don't already know, we were the original Tajweed Block guys, isn't it?
Yeah, then you change the name according to the dictionary.
Okay,
That's it. So that's
we
it
doing
all
it,
done.
Alhamdulillah.
draw is looking tasty.
Jazakallah for everybody taking part in the draw. This draw, well, I think it's going to be an amazing tournament because we've got some seriously good group matches going on here. To be honest, I don't know. I can't say. There's so many favourites.
Yeah, there's lots of strong teams.
I mean, I think the group of death is Group D. To be honest,
D or B?
D.
Yeah. I
Gravel
think
Pitch Kundas, Deer Lake. I mean, Alps.
Oh, Group D, that's what
Yeah, Alps.
so. Tajweed block
Yeah.
FC a good team as
Yeah,
well.
so that's a very strong team, a group, sorry. So I think the tournament's going to be really amazing. So everybody prepare for it. And like we said, there's no third cup, so everyone's going to play it out
Yeah.
throughout the games, throughout the group games, because the last teams, they'll be sitting around. So no one wants to sit around, do they?
Yeah.
And I think even Sulu United got a chance.
They have got a chance. We had a new signing.
Yeah.
Who's their new signing?
Me.
A superstar. Harun.
Alhamdulillah. So
Okay.
on this note, Chef Shah.
Yeah, thank you everybody for your support. Look forward to seeing everybody on the 18th. Really excited. It's a Saturday this time around, so it's going to be all chained as well for us. But inshallah, it's
And that's
going to be a great day. Because can we just really push the fundraising now? And the draw's done. Let's try and hit the 40 grand mark. Last year we raised 30 grand. There's no reason why we can't raise 40 grand.
And Saturday, and we listened to people because we thought Saturday was a good idea because everybody could come on Friday. Whoever wants to come early, Saturday they could play. Sunday they could stay in Tuesday late, and then Sunday they got time off, rest, because it was getting too difficult for people to come on a Sunday then go to work next day. So it's we listen to everybody, what's best for the tournament, what's best for the people. And inshallah, I think it's going to be Saturday is going to be an amazing tournament. I think everyone's going to love that tournament. And we want everybody in good spirits. So we want competitiveness. We want everybody to be competitive on the pitch. But remember, we still love each other. We're friends. We've got families to go back to. We've got work to go back to. We've got to take care of each other. The game is important, winning it, but we don't hurt anybody. We don't be abusive, swearing. These kind of stuff we need to cut out. That's not what should be in our game. We could be passionate on a football game, but we don't have to be physically swearing or hurting somebody. That's what we don't want. We've had it last few years. We've had a few situations. Let's cut it out. Let's show that love and affection on the pitch by playing football.
Shamwa, semi-finals. Which group plays which group?
We'll sort
think
the
about that afterwards.
Yeah.
We haven't, because it's different. It's this
Yeah,
year. Because
we've got it all set out. We'll send the format out, and inshallah, it'll show you how it works. Because we have gone through it, but obviously right now we won't be able to explain all that. We will show everything on paper so that it will work out for everybody.
Amal Ubaid hasn't left the group. He hasn't left.
Just waiting for Ubay to comment.
So Jazakallah, keep the.
Mention about the footy focus.
And yeah, we've got the footy focus being panelled and shared by our brothers down in the south. So they're, let's give them as much support as possible. They're putting a lot of effort into it. It's going to be really fun. Let's all tune in if you possibly can.
Bring your
really,
flags.
really excited.
Bring your flags.
Flags.
Yeah, when you come to the footy focus.
Which flags?
Mullah's Mummy's flags.
Oh, sorry. Can everybody bring a flag with Mullah's Mummy's face on there? Please. Jazakallah khair. On that note, you want to wrap it up? Jazakallah khair for everybody watching. See you soon. See you next week, inshallah, at some point. And everybody be early on Saturday. And inshallah, and just before we go, please, there's going to be groups of referees that have come from outside. Show respect, because people go back and they say that we want a positive feedback from our tournaments.
The last few years, everybody's been really well behaved. All the referees were really complimentary about everybody's behaviour. Let's continue that, inshallah.
What time does it start?
10:30. Registration at 10:30. So.
We'll send all the paperwork in the category. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.